Hey everyone, welcome back to the Goods Insight videos. Today, I'm excited to share some of our favorite product detail page design strategies that will convert more of your existing website visitors into buyers. Every point along the customer's journey, from research to purchase, is important. There is one place though, where the customer is called upon to make a choice of exceptional consequence. That special spot is your product detail page. And that means your e-commerce product detail page design can make or break a sale. It's there. Potential customer will determine whether to purchase your product or to keep looking. Think about it. Try to remember the last time you were shopping online. Did the product you were looking at have a video? Did you look at the reviews before the purchase? Did you end up leaving the site before you clicked buy? And if so, what made you leave? I bet that 9 times out of 10, it was something on the product detail page that either convinced you to buy or to abandon. How can you make sure you have a product detail page design that converts? Well, I'm going to answer that exact question. I've split this topic into 2 videos so that you can take part 1, go implement your learnings, and return for part 2. So let's dive in. To start, your e-commerce product detail page must do 3 things extremely well. It must give detailed, benefit-focused information about the product in question. It must offer an easy and obvious way for buyers to take the next step towards purchase. And lastly, it should present shoppers with alternative suggestions when necessary. The best way to make sure your product detail page, also referred to as a PDP, is well designed is to go through relevant elements with your creative team, your development team, and your management team. You can use part 1 and 2 of this video as sort of checklists in either the creation of a new product detail page or as an inspection sheet and checklist to make sure your current product detail pages are complete. For more information, I'll link to an article on the website in the video description. The first and one of the most important elements of a PDP is the product name. When it comes to product naming conventions, the more descriptive, the better. That's because each word is a potential keyword for organic search. Google favors product pages that have descriptive titles because it allows users to find exactly what they are looking for. Long names also implicitly indicate more value and stand a better chance of attracting the visitor's attention. Check out this example from J.Crew. You can see they use highly detailed naming conventions for their product detail pages to highlight the style and the features of the product. The second creative element of the product detail page is the product description. The copy should be presented in a scannable, jargon-free format with benefits highlighted to spell out exactly what the product will do for the potential customer. Utilize white space to help keep your product page layout clean and easily readable. Great copywriting begins with an understanding of your audience, their needs, their desires, their problems, and words that they use to describe those. The product description should provide critical product information. It should short-circuit objections and provide answers to the most pressing questions. Here's an example from the beauty brand Glacier. Glacier writes great product descriptions using common language, and they provide a detailed explanation of the product without sounding too wordy. Another thing to note is their use of symbols to convey product features. Next up is the call to action. Once you've provided key benefits, squarely faced objections, and provided answers to the product questions, you've earned the right to present a call to action. And this can be as simple as an add to cart button. Once the prospect is convinced that your product is the perfect solution, all you need to do is provide that easy path to purchase. Make the call to action prominent, clear, and easy to perform. The checkout process should be seamless and smooth with minimum friction. Another important area to focus on is the product imagery. This is where your writers and designers can join forces. High quality images or illustrations lend credence to the copywriter's product description. Show people wearing and using your products to give the prospective client a glimpse into ownership. Your headlines and product images should work together to establish the product's value and illustrate why the prospect would be wise to select it. Here's an example from Inkbox, who has a clever way of showing off their products by featuring social media photos from previous customers. This is a creative way to show off products and encourage new customers to also share their purchases on social media. Now, beyond product images, videos can also be a key conversion factor. Some tests show videos can increase conversions by almost 85%. Does your product draw objections for being difficult to use? Well, video can disprove that preconception by demonstrating that the owner only needs to follow a few simple directions. Do customers want to know more about the difference between certain features? Well, video can describe those differences quickly and accurately. Graphic elements should join forces with the copy to perform basic tasks, highlight the benefits, deflate objections, and answer those frequently asked questions. Now that we've considered and covered creative, let's dive into some of the technical elements of a product detail page. First up, social proof. People trust their peers way more than they would trust advertisers and marketers. User-generated product reviews carry 12 times the punch of a manufacturer's claims. But your social proof should still support your message and speak to the audience. Types of social proof include expert or celebrity recommendations, user reviews, testimonials, or social media buzz. Get your creative and development team together, and this one is too important, and make sure you implement the relevant social proof on your product detail page. Campari Cosmetics has a great approach to highlighting their excellent customer reviews. In this example, they show you the average rating of the product and how many reviews were posted. Another important element of the page is product recommendations and comparisons. It may be that you have an even better product for the customer browsing. By providing related products and giving the visitor the option of comparing product features and benefits, you can often maintain the attention of a prospect who may go elsewhere. This is an area where savvy e-commerce teams can also leverage historical data to provide personalized recommendations. GoPro uses a comparison chart, as you can see in this example, to highlight and product variants of each camera. The product detail page can be a great place to include complementary items from your product catalog as well. Another strategy for designing a product page that converts is adding an add to wish list function. The visitor may not be ready to buy now, so this allows the visitor to add a product to their wish list or save it later for consideration. Consumers tend to use the digital chart to hold items for later purchase, so giving them an option to save an item to a personal wish list is a great way to reduce cart abandonment and improve retargeting efforts. Wish lists can be especially helpful for prospects purchasing via mobile. Their selections are saved and ready to place in the shopping cart. Wish list data can also be used in your analytics work for things like surveying product demand, linking product affinity to buyer types, or providing personalized offer via email or on-site recommendations. Williams-Sonoma provides a simple way for customers to add items to their wish list with a small icon that immediately saves it for viewing later, even if they have not created an account with them. Let's pause here and resume in the next video so you can take these elements and begin implementing or reviewing your PDPs. So far, we've covered 8 critical elements of product detail pages: product name, your product description, having a call to action, images, videos, social proof, recommendations and comparison, and ensuring that you have a wish list. I'll link to part 2 of the video on the end screen and in the video description. Whenever you're ready, click on through. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified when we post new insight videos. See you soon.